In April 2024, I visited Disneyland, and I was very excited to find out that Soarin' Over California was playing at that time. I've heard from so many people that Over California is the superior attraction, but I'm not so sure. So today, let's analyze them both to find out which one is the best. This is Soarin' Over California versus Soarin' Around the World. First, and I know it's kinda nitpicky, but let's look at the facade. The 2001 version opened with this big tan building that was supposed to look like an airplane hangar. And I see it. It looked like an airplane hangar, and it was honestly kinda ugly. Now, compare it with the 2016 version, which still has that airplane hangar design, but it's green and surrounded with tall pine trees. It fits in with the wilderness theme of Grizzly Peak, and it makes it feel more like you're about to go on an exciting adventure. Around the World is definitely superior in this way. The queue line didn't change much during the overhaul. It highlights California aviators, which is fun, but not changed. Even the pre-show didn't change, since Patrick never specified exactly which Soarin' he was talking about, so it works for both. The very first thing I noticed on Over California is just how much the glider moves. You make a huge swooping turn over the Golden Gate Bridge, and you can really feel it bank. It does this in a few other scenes too, but interestingly, it mostly seems to do this when turning right. The gliders going around the world move too, but they're mostly a lot more subtle and gradual in my opinion. The second difference I noticed on Over California was the transitions. On Around the World, there are lots of different things happening in each scene, and usually you fly into something that changes the scene, like an airplane or a wave. But Over California is rather lacking in this department where you just kind of jump from scene to scene without a transition. The third difference is the soundtrack. Jerry Goldsmith wrote Soarin' Over California in 2001, and it's great. However, when Disney went to overhaul the ride for 2016, they found that the old score just wouldn't work with the new scenes, and also that Jerry Goldsmith was, dead. So instead, they hired Bruce Broughton to write the new score. I love that he incorporated the main themes from the original soundtrack, but also introduced new themes, instruments, and styles to reflect different parts of the world. There are some parts of the new soundtrack that I don't really like, but it still wins out in the end. But obviously, the big difference is the film itself. Is the show in Soarin' Around the World actually better than the one in Soarin' Over California? This is a very difficult question to answer. Everybody loves the orange grove scene in Over Cali because it's pretty and you get to smell the oranges. But my personal favorite is the scene with the skiers because we just came up over the mountain and I was in awe at how stunning the view was, even though it was just Lake Tahoe covered in snow and ice. I feel like California has more vistas and also people and things moving through the scene, like jet planes and kayakers. Meanwhile, Around the World is more focused on a specific landmark, like the Matterhorn or the Taj Mahal. But honestly, they both have a mix of those things. So, which one do I like better? Is Soarin' Over California really better than Soarin' Around the World, like everybody told me it would be? Actually, I personally think it is. The ride is so stunning, and I think it does a really good job at portraying California in a very beautiful way. With that said, I also understand why Disney chose to feature Around the World in California Adventure. It takes guests to places they are more likely to have never seen in their life. Around the World is still an awesome attraction and is definitely a worthy replacement. So there you go. Now you know my thoughts. I want to know which version you like better because both versions are very excellent attractions. Also, I uploaded new footage I filmed in Disneyland to my off-ride footage website, so you can download it and use it for free. I'll link it in the description. Then go have a coaster adventure.